Come on.
Okay, let's make sure your mic is actually pointed to your mouth this time.
It is.
To your mouth, bro.
It was good audio.
No, it was. Once you finally turned it to your face, tell me it was good audio.
It was good audio,
When it was
man.
in your face, bro. It was good audio.
Is this good enough?
Yeah, it's good.
Okay, all right. It was good audio.
Motherfucker be struggling. All right.
Now I see what vet be meaning.
What, she don't like the mic pointing straight in the face? Terrible. Stupid. Welcome back to Controversy Lab, guys.
Controversy is key.
I'm your host, Lakel House.
And I'm RTJ.
So today, welcome back, guys. If you notice, we haven't posted for a couple of days. You know what I'm saying? Our schedule is going to be Monday through Fridays, posting our mainstream videos, and then we're going to reserve the weekends probably for our weekend rant videos. We got a whole nother segment, individual rants from each one of us on the weekends about general topics, things that's going on, just to kind of keep you guys abreast about how we feel. This channel is all about, controversial perspectives because naturally I have controversial perspectives about a lot of, key things that go on.
Yeah, and I think that's why I think it's why it's a good show between you and I because.
And even us, we have controversial perspectives that differ from each other.
And people, like when people used to see us together, they'd be like, you know what, you two niggas match.
Yeah, y'all match.
Match.
even though y'all niggas don't agree about everything, y'all match.
Y'all match. And that's I think that's why this is a good show.
And I think the other beauty about our relationship is that no matter what happens, like people could see us yelling and cussing at each other, but it never gets to the point to where I get offended or you get offended.
We have understanding as men.
Yeah, we have understanding as men. And I think that supersedes even whether it's pride or masculinity or anything like that. I feel like there's nothing he could say to me that would upset me. You know what I'm saying? And I think it's just a natural connection.
And the thing is, like, also with that being said, we also have an understanding.
Right.
Like, I know exactly who you are.
Right.
And I know how passionate you are about things. I know how, and don't take this the wrong way, but emotional you are about things.
Right.
And so I don't really get offended. And what's up?
First of all, yes, I'm emotional. I don't. I'm not ashamed of that.
Okay, yeah.
I'm not saying that you're saying that I am ashamed. I'm just saying, but there are generally a lot of people that are ashamed about being emotional. I don't have an issue with that. Men can be emotional. You know what I'm saying? I think what differentiates someone who is, I think, a little bit more mature in their path and their journey, it's knowing how to balance out those emotions and knowing how now to take those emotions and take them inward. Case in point, even though I know that I'm emotional about certain things, there's nothing he can say that's going to upset me or going to affect our relationship. You know what I'm saying?
Well, it's kind of funny we just jumped into this, but I was having a conversation with another friend of mine, and he asked a question about why are men not allowed to be emotional?
Right.
And I was like, dude, because it's not that we're not allowed to be emotional. It's the fact that we're told from birth that men shouldn't cry.
Right. And I personally think that is the definition of toxic masculinity. I think that we have the whole feminist movement that feels like a man being an alpha or a man being masculine in his own right is toxic masculinity. I think that's bullshit. I think that's a narrative that's pushed from the feminist movement. I feel like toxic masculinity to me is thinking that you're supposed to treat a man a certain way and he's just supposed to accept it because he is a man. You know what I'm saying? And you should never cry and you should never be emotional. I think that's bullshit. But I think the progressive movement from being a masculine man is processing that it's okay for you to be emotional, but then learning that as individuals, you need to figure out how to take that emotion and channel it and still be positive. You know what I'm saying? Or still be able to resonate with why you feel these things, identify why you feel a certain way. You know what I'm saying? And still be able to communicate, finish a conversation, and still be productive. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and so I'm with you on that. And the thing is, like, a lot of people don't understand that that's actually what traumatizes us mentally as men.
Right.
We're like, we don't. The reason we act out is because that our minds we have been suppressing our emotions for a long time. Right. And then when you find a man that actually suppresses his emotion, and you want to start saying that he's weak or he's something. No, he's actually he's a human being for one. He has emotions, so he should be able to use those emotions. Case in point. You know, people used to look at us funny. Remember, we used to, like, when I see you, I hug you.
Yeah, always.
And like, people get jealous of that. Well, one, they get jealous. Two, they're like, What's up with these two big guys?
Don't know how to take it. It's like you two big ass dudes hugging each other.
And I'm like, if I have a friend that I deeply care about, I don't want him to feel like nobody cares about him.
Right.
So I hug people that I love, be it man or woman.
And let's not get it confused, okay? This motherfucker hugged me and will turn right around and cuss my ass out. You know,
I'm using all my emotions. I'm getting all my emotions.
Hug me, motherfucker, bitch.
Yeah. We got to get the greeting out of the way first. Right. the greeting has to get out of the way. But yeah, I mean, and we, as men, we're just told to suppress everything that actually makes us men, and it kind of mentally kills us.
Right.
So now like I said, we're acting it out. We're doing things that we should not be doing, such as.
I wish I could remember the guy's name. There's a guy on Instagram who has a gray beard, and he actually is a martial arts practitioner. And he actually walks around and he goes around and he talks to men and he gives speeches. He's written a book. I think the book is called It's Okay, Men Cry Too or something like that. Mm-hmm. And he has a martial arts program where he teaches. I think some of you have probably seen the video. There's a video where there's this young black kid in a karate gi and he's punching the board.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot his name. But he actually has an entire social media presence where he's written a book and he leads a campaign where he talks about it's okay for men to cry and men should cry. Men should be in touch with their emotions. You know, and I'll say this one last point and then we'll get to this segment of the video because I don't want this to be too long. We're already like, 6 minutes in off topic. But I think this message is important because it can help certain people that might see this video, you know. It's great, you know, and it may be a little bit off topic, but I think that this kind of information could help people that may be going through something that may, you know, be seeing this video, feel a certain kind of way. They may be on the edge. They may be 2 days away from committing suicide, knowing that, you know, it's important for you to connect with the people you care about and the people you love. You know what I'm saying? Because you never know what people are going through, and it's important to be able to express how you feel, express that love. You know what I'm saying? Suppressing emotions is, to me, is never a masculine thing. You know what I'm saying?
And I guess for my last piece of this, you know, we're both gym people.
Right, yeah.
We as men, we got to learn how to push each other. So I have a friend. Shout out to Ralph.
Ralph Hall.
Right, yeah. Shout out to Ralph.
They got a podcast.
Soundproof Hunger Room.
Soundproof Hunger Room. Shout out Soundproof Hunger Room.
So
if y'all not watching, y'all not subscribed, go over there and check them out. I know all those brothers over there, man. Yeah. Real stand up guys. All of them are top notch dudes. So y'all go check them out.
Yeah. So, but me and Ralph, we kind of have like a friendly competition.
Right.
I go to the gym, he goes to the gym. If we see each other on the same day,
y'all are crazy because I see y'all motherfuckers posting about each other like, look at this motherfucker taking a break.
Yeah. But see, that's our competitiveness amongst friends.
Right.
I push him, he pushes me.
Right.
Like, who's gonna be the first to leave the gym?
Right.
Who's gonna take the longest break?
Right.
Like, and so that's our competition. That's what, as men, we got to find ways to support each other.
Yeah.
And I do believe once we start doing that, getting back to supporting each other, we actually are able to rebuild our community as a whole.
Right.
And I think that's one thing that we're really missing as a community.